Hey everyone, and welcome back to Attic Train 769. Today we're going to be doing a video on my top 5 MTH Premier steam locomotives that I have here in my collection. This is my personal preference. I know some of you guys might level these a little bit differently, but this is my personal opinion. And if you guys want to leave me comments in the comment section below and let me know how you would order this video or how you would order your own collection, please let me know. I'd like to know what your guys' favorite MTH Premier steam locomotive is, or whether it's something in my video or something in your personal collection. And every engine we're talking about here today is going to be in my personal collection. I'm not going to talk about something I don't own because I don't, it's for example like a Union Pacific Sound 3 Challenger. I don't own one of those, so I can't throw that in the video here and be like, yeah, this is my number 4 favorite steam locomotive out of the top 5 here, because I don't own one. But MTH did just release for pre-order the Sound 3 Challenger. They just released it as of today, where I'm recording the video. They released it as of today, so make sure you go pre-order your new Challenger. I'm going to pre-order one here. I don't know which one I'm going to pre-order yet, but we're going to pre-order one. But with all that being said, we're going to move on here and go right into this video here with spot number 5. So give me a second here to get you guys flipped around and get you guys all situated, and we'll be back here with my number 5 pick on the list. And some of these are personal. I got some personal connections to some of these locomotives, so that does help a little bit in this. So we're going to go ahead and get here to number 5. We'll see you back around as this engine's pulling around. Alright, first up here on the board is my number 5 pick, the Union Pacific Big Boy 4014. This is my Sound 3 model of the Union Pacific Big Boy. We have done a review and a couple videos on this locomotive, so if you want to check those out, go back through my channel history there, and you'll find a video on my Union Pacific 4014 Big Boy. This is a Sound 3 model. I believe it's the 2015 release. It's not the latest release they did for the Mike Wolf's Edition Big Boy, but this has to come in some spot on my some part on my number 5 list, and I chose number 5 because I like the Big Boy. It's a little overrated, but once you get up near one of these models in the O-scale world, specifically an MTH Premier locomotive, these things are just massive, have great detail, especially the Sound 3s. They have great sounds. It's just a very overall just nice locomotive. And I feel as whether it's Premier or Rail King, every layout's not complete without a Big Boy. I mean, it just can't be. It's the biggest operating steam locomotive as of today is the Big Boy. So this is number 5 on my list. So we'll be getting to some good stuff here coming up. But yes, this is my favorite. This is my first engine that has the steaming whistle, so that was kind of why it's also on the list here. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get this guy out of the way. And before you say, well, what about the engine videos of the engine running? Don't you worry. I'm going to have all the videos of the engines running at the end of the video here, and they're all going to be in order from number 5 to number 1. We'll have a video or two of each one of those locomotives running by so you can get some nice glimpses of them. So let me get this set up here, and we'll be back with number 4. Coming in at spot number 4 is my MTH Premier N&W Class J locomotive number 602. This is, again, in the number 4 spot. I love the Class J locomotives for the simple fact of I love the 611, one of my favorite locomotives out there. Just a beauty. You can't get past the streamline on that Northern Western steam locomotive. One of the most beautiful streamline locomotives out there. I know it's probably going to cause some controversy in the comments, but I said it. One of my favorite streamline locomotives, but not maybe the best streamline locomotive out there. And I do like the 611. The 611 is one of my favorite steam locomotives. I rode behind the 611 when they restored her back to operating condition in 2015. I rode it from Manassas, Virginia to Front Royal, Virginia. So this is kind of like a sentimental thing, and I saw it a couple times when it was not running at the Virginia Transportation Museum. So I have a personal connection with the Class J's. So that's why this is my number 4 spot on the video here. And again, you guys will see videos of this thing running around at the end, because I will always stick in videos of my trains running around, and we'll get to see the top 5 at the end of this video. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward to my number 3 spot on this list here. So we'll be right back with number 3. Coming into the number 3 spot, we have this beautiful MTH Premier 210-4 C&O T1 type locomotive. I just absolutely love the C&O Railroad. Love the Greenbriers, the Kanawas, the T1s, you name it. Love them. The Malays, the Alleghenies. We got multiple C&O locomotives on this roster here that we just absolutely adore. But this one's coming in at a number 3 spot because this is the first brand new locomotive that we got here that I actually pre-ordered. I've got other brand new locomotives that were brand new in the box, but this one's sentimental because this is the first pre-order steam locomotive that we've had here in the attic in the MTH Premier line. And this guy was released in January of this year, January 2023. We got it, pre-ordered it last May. We did have another T1 before this one that was unfortunately a 2-rail that somebody tried to convert to 3-rail but didn't put the right wheels on. So I never got to make a good YouTube video with that for you guys in the early starts of my video, because I had it in my early start of the channel, but didn't keep it long because it wouldn't run right. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, why didn't you just get a Lionel? I don't like Lionel. I'm not a big Lionel guy. I have nothing against Lionel, but I'm an MTH fan. So after I sold that one, I looked around for a 3-rail version of this, and it's a pretty rare model to find. You don't see many of them out there, and if somebody's got them, they usually don't want to get rid of them. So I was happy to see when they came out with these, and you were still able to get these. There's a couple vendors that still have the 3032 or the 3037 still on their shelves in their hobby shop. So if you guys want one of these, go check out one of your local hobby shops and see if they got it, or go online and see if you can find a hobby shop that's still got one. Very nice locomotive. MTH did a great job with it. Up the detail from the Sound 2 locomotive. Great sounds, great sounding whistle. I absolutely love the whistle. I know some of you guys don't like the whistle, but that's one of my favorite whistles on this layout. So, with the number 3 spot being out of the way here, we're going to go ahead and move to the number 2 spot. So I'll see you back once I get the number 2 spot set up. Alright, coming in to take number 2 spot here on the list is C&O Kanawha 2716. This is another MTH Premier model released in 2010. I do have 2 different Kanawhas. I got the 2716 and the 2736, which is the 2736 I believe is like a 2005 run. But I chose this one because this is the first one that I got. And, you know, this is one of the models that I was looking for a long time, specifically this road number 2716, since they are restoring this one back to operational conditions. I told you guys we love the C&O around here, and my favorite C&O locomotive is a Kanawha. And I looked up and down and left and right for this model, or for any of these models. Usually when I saw one come up, I didn't have the money to get it right then and there, so I didn't buy it. And they would sell quick, and when they come up, they're gone instantly. I would love to see MTH do another model of these C&O Kanawhas. I spoke to the MTH representatives at the York at the TCA show and suggested that they do another run of these models. They said they do have the moldings for them, so who knows? Maybe in the next couple of years we can see another C&O Kanawha run come through. It would be nice, but only one can hope. So yeah, this is my number 2 stop on the list here. This is the Protosound 2 version, or Protosound 2 locomotive. They haven't done this in Protosound 3, so you can only get this locomotive in Protosound 2. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to spot number 5 on the list. So I'll see you guys back here when I have number 5 set up. Coming in at spot number 1 is the least expected, the smallest steam locomotive that we have here on the layout, other than the H3 Western Maryland, the iconic 4-truck Shay. You can fathom the beauty of the Shay locomotive. I know most of you guys would be like, you know, Matt, it doesn't have the right chuffing noises on it. Okay, whatever, it's a model. I don't really care. It's a beautiful model. This is an MTH Premier Protosound 3 4-truck Shay from the release in 2011. They just got done doing pre-orders for the new 3 and 4-truck Shays about a month ago. So if you didn't get one, most dealers are buying at least 1 or 2 for their stock at the stores, maybe more. Mr. Muffin usually buys a couple, about 5 to 10 of each road number, so you might get lucky and get one. We got a 3-truck Shay on order, but I just absolutely love a Shay. I know they have the Protosound 1 Shays, and the Protosound 2 Shays, but Protosound 3, you just can't go wrong with it. It's got a beautiful whistle on it. So this is my number 1 pick, my favorite locomotive on the layout. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, I would have put that there. Yep, this is my list. This is where I placed it at. Absolutely iconic. You can't go wrong with the Shays. Like, especially if you guys get a chance to go up to the casting parade. Beautiful engines to watch, beautiful engines to ride. My number one pick. So let's get back here and get to watch everything go around the layout here for a little bit. Then we'll be back in with a wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making this video. Absolutely love the MTH locomotives. And if you guys would replace this a little differently, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite MTH locomotive is. Even Lionel too. Let me know what your favorite locomotive is. I showed you guys my favorite locomotives. Tell me about your guys' favorite locomotives in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn that little bell for notifications. And leave me a comment with some new video ideas that you guys might like to see. I'm always open to suggestions for the review series. You want to see an engine on the review series? Let me know. I'll put it in for you, and we'll try to get that in the works for you. But with that being said, please make sure you subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind. And we'll see you guys next time back here in the attic. Have a good day, everybody.